Welcome. Relationships can be incredibly rewarding, but they can also be difficult to navigate, especially when someone in the relationship exhibits toxic traits. The signs of a toxic man can sometimes be subtle at first, but recognizing them early can help avoid emotional pain and heartbreak. This video is here to help you spot these signs so that you can protect your peace and well-being. It's not about judgment. It's about self-preservation and knowing when it's time to step away from something unhealthy. The first sign that something may not be right is the way a toxic person thinks. A man who never takes responsibility for his actions can be a huge red flag. Instead of admitting mistakes and learning from them, he will constantly point the finger at others. It's their fault, or I wouldn't have done that if they hadn't. If this becomes a pattern, it shows a refusal to grow or change. A healthy person acknowledges their role in a situation and strives to improve. But a toxic man? He will never see where he went wrong, and this is a key warning sign that he's not ready for self-improvement or a healthy relationship. Now, let's talk about his beliefs and views of the world. A toxic man often holds rigid and extreme beliefs, whether about people, life, or the world. He might think all women are a certain way or believe that men are always superior. These views are often a reflection of deep-rooted insecurities or unresolved trauma. But what's more important is how these views shape his actions. If a man constantly expresses negativity towards others or holds outdated, harmful beliefs, he's not someone you can trust to respect you or anyone else. It's not about disagreeing. It's about harmful ideologies that affect how he treats people. Another critical sign is his emotional maturity or lack thereof. A toxic man might talk obsessively about past relationships, especially about ex-partners. When a person spends too much time talking about someone from their past, it suggests they have not emotionally moved on. No one can truly be present in a relationship if they're still mentally and emotionally attached to someone else. Relationships require space for new connections, but a toxic man who is emotionally unavailable can't give that space. It's like trying to start a new chapter with a bookmark stuck in the last one. Have you ever felt like no matter what you say or do, it always comes back to you being the problem? That's another hallmark of toxic behavior. A man who constantly blames others for everything in his life shows an inability to self-reflect. He refuses to accept responsibility for his mistakes, and instead of growing from them, he lashes out or passes the blame onto someone else. This inability to self-reflect prevents a relationship from growing, leaving both people stuck in emotional turmoil. Then there's the issue of emotional neglect. A toxic man may dismiss your feelings, telling you that your emotions don't matter or that you're overreacting. But here's the truth. When someone truly loves and respects you, your feelings are their priority. If your emotions are constantly ignored or belittled, it's a sign that they don't care enough to understand or protect your heart. Addiction, whether to substances, work, or unhealthy behaviors, can also be a sign of toxicity. Someone trapped in addiction, whether it's to alcohol, gambling, or even unhealthy patterns of work, isn't fully present in the relationship. If he refuses to seek help or is unwilling to face his issues, your love and care won't be enough to heal the damage. Addiction doesn't just affect the person, it seeps into the relationship and makes it impossible to find peace. Finally, and most importantly, the refusal to change is one of the most dangerous signs of all. A toxic man may say, "This is just who I am. Take it or leave it." But here's the thing. Growth is a fundamental part of any healthy relationship. If someone refuses to grow, refuses to acknowledge their mistakes, or insists they are beyond improvement, that's not love, that's stagnation. It's a toxic trap that keeps both people stuck in a cycle of frustration, disappointment, and emotional pain. So, what do you do with all this information? The most important thing to remember is that you don't have to settle for toxicity. Relationships should be about mutual respect, growth, and support. If you find yourself in a situation where these signs are present, where your feelings are dismissed, where growth is impossible, and where you feel drained, know that it's okay to walk away. You deserve a relationship where you feel seen, heard, and valued. Remember, growth is the key to a fulfilling life, both individually and in relationships. If a partner isn't willing to grow alongside you, it's time to reassess the situation and prioritize your mental, emotional, and physical health. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe for more insightful videos. Don't forget to set boundaries in your relationships and always protect your peace.